Hi everybody. Welcome back to the ABC General Hospital Spoilers channel. Today, we will dive deep into the electrifying twists and turns awaiting us in the upcoming episode on Tuesday, June 17th. From shocking rejections and sneaky plans to heartfelt romantic gestures and intense confrontations, Port Charles is buzzing with drama that will keep fans on the edge of their seats. Let's unpack every thrilling detail, explore the hidden motivations of our favorite characters, and speculate on the ripple effects these events might have on the intricate web of relationships in this beloved town. Buckle up for an in-depth look at what promises to be an unforgettable episode filled with suspense, emotion, and unexpected surprises. Jason Morgan's firm stand against Drew Kane's proposal. At the heart of Tuesday's episode lies a tense showdown between Jason Morgan and Drew Kane, two brothers whose relationship has been strained by past betrayals and conflicting loyalties. Jason, known for his unwavering principles, will outright reject a compromise proposed by Drew regarding Willow Tate's complicated situation. The tension is palpable as Jason delivers a powerful declaration in the preview clip, stating, "Until Willow sees it, there will be no compromise." This statement hints at Jason's deep concern for Willow's autonomy and his belief that she remains under Drew's influence, whether through emotional manipulation or unresolved feelings from their past. This confrontation isn't just a clash of egos, it's a battle over what each man believes is best for Willow. Drew, perhaps desperate to resolve the mounting chaos surrounding his personal and professional life, may have hoped to broker a deal that would allow him to step back without losing face. Rumors even suggest he considered leaving Port Charles entirely to start anew. However, Jason's refusal to entertain any solution without Willow's full awareness shows his protective side, a trait that has defined him for years. Could this argument push their brotherly bond to the breaking point? And what hidden agenda might Drew be withholding as he navigates this delicate negotiation? As the drama unfolds, it's clear that Willow's future hangs in the balance, and Jason's stance might force her to confront some hard truths sooner rather than later. Josslyn Jack's risky mission to uncover Professor Dalton's secrets. Meanwhile, Josslyn Jax is stepping into dangerous territory as she schemes to access Professor Henry Hank Dalton's phone for critical information. Known for her tenacity and knack for uncovering secrets, Josslyn confides in Vaughn about her suspicions that the professor is hiding something explosive, perhaps tied to a scandalous past or a current threat to someone she loves. Her determination is fierce. She vows that if intel exists on that device, she will find a way to get it, no matter the cost. However, this mission is fraught with peril. Professor Dalton, a man of mystery with a sharp intellect, is unlikely to leave his personal belongings unsecured. If Josslyn is caught snooping, the consequences could be severe, potentially damaging her reputation or even putting her in physical danger if Dalton has darker secrets to protect. Might she enlist an ally to create a distraction, or will she rely on her own cunning to pull off this daring act? This subplot adds a layer of suspense to the episode, as Josslyn's bold move could either expose a critical truth about Dalton or backfire spectacularly, leaving her vulnerable in ways she never anticipated. Fans of her fiery spirit will be rooting for her success, but the stakes have never felt higher. Legal maneuvers and intrigue at the Quartermaine Mansion. Over at the iconic Quartermaine Mansion, a different kind of drama brews as Martin Gray offers legal counsel to Tracy Quartermaine. With his characteristic charm and strategic mind, Martin suggests a plan where both could win, likely proposing an arrangement that benefits Tracy while addressing Drew's ongoing conflicts. Tracy, having been framed in a recent scandal, is in a precarious position, and Martin might encourage her to dig deeper into identifying the true culprit behind the drugging incident that tarnished her name. This legal maneuvering is laced with intrigue, especially since Drew holds a key piece of the puzzle. He knows that Portia Robinson and Nina Reeves orchestrated his downfall with the help of the enigmatic Jacinda. Yet, for reasons unknown, perhaps to protect someone or to bide his time for a bigger reveal, Drew keeps this bombshell under wraps. Martin's advice could steer Tracy toward uncovering this conspiracy, which would not only clear her name but also deliver the justice Drew seeks in a roundabout way. Will Tracy take Martin's counsel and launch her own investigation, or will hidden loyalties within the family complicate her path? The Quartermaine Mansion remains a hotbed of power plays and secrets, and this latest development promises to stir the pot even further. Romance blossoms by the Metro Court pool. Shifting gears to a lighter but equally captivating storyline, Carly Spencer and Jack Brennan share a tender moment by the Metro Court pool. Their burgeoning romance takes center stage as Carly hints at a long overdue decision, sparking curiosity in Brennan about her intentions. With a gleam in her eye, Carly surprises him with a heartfelt gift, a gesture that is sure to melt his heart and deepen their connection. Speculation abounds about what this token might be. Could it be a symbolic key to her home, representing an invitation into her life on a more permanent basis? Or perhaps a personal keepsake imbued with memories of their shared journey? This scene offers a refreshing contrast to the heavier conflicts in Port Charles, showcasing Carly's softer side as she embraces vulnerability and love. Brennan, often seen as a stoic figure, might reveal a new depth of emotion in response to her gesture, allowing viewers to see the man behind the guarded exterior. Their chemistry is undeniable, but in a town like Port Charles, even the sweetest moments can be prelude to chaos. Will this romantic interlude strengthen their bond, or will external forces, exes, or unforeseen threats cast a shadow over their happiness? Fans of romance will be swooning over this exchange, eager to see how their relationship evolves. Anna Devane enforces order at the PCPD. Back at the Port Charles Police Department, Anna Devane takes a no-nonsense approach to resolving a conflict between Harrison Chase and Dante Falconeri. In a striking moment from the preview video, Anna declares, "The two of you aren't going anywhere until you figure it out." Her decision to potentially lock them in a jail cell until they hash out their differences is both a bold move and a testament to her frustration with their inability to work as a team. This clash likely stems from personal resentments or professional disagreements, each man bringing his own stubborn perspective to the table. Anna's tough love could be the catalyst needed to force Chase and Dante to confront their issues head-on, whether it's a misunderstanding about a case or deeper tensions tied to their personal lives. However, confinement in close quarters might also escalate their frustration before it leads to resolution. Will they emerge from this forced collaboration with a renewed sense of partnership, or will their animosity only grow stronger behind bars? Anna's gamble adds a unique dynamic to the episode, blending humor with drama as these two strong-willed officers are compelled to find common ground under her watchful eye. Escalating drama and unresolved tensions. As Tuesday's episode of General Hospital draws near, the convergence of these storylines promises a roller coaster of emotions and revelations. Jason's refusal to compromise with Drew over Willow's situation sets the stage for a deeper exploration of trust and manipulation within their family dynamic. While Josslyn's risky quest to infiltrate Professor Dalton's privacy could unearth secrets that change everything. Tracy's legal battle, fueled by Martin's strategic advice, intertwines with Drew's hidden knowledge of Portia and Nina's betrayal, creating a ticking time bomb of intrigue at the Quartermain mansion. Meanwhile, Carly and Brennan's romantic moment offers a glimmer of hope amidst the chaos. And Anna's unorthodox method of conflict resolution at the PCPD injects both tension and potential for growth into Chase and Dante's fraught relationship. Next, we will uncover the explosive developments set to rock Port Charles in July 2025, with the jaw-dropping potential return of Dr. Britt Westbourne and the tangled romantic web surrounding Cody Bell as he grapples with feelings for both Molly Lansing Davis and Ava Jerome. This upcoming storyline promises to send shockwaves through the town, reviving old connections, igniting new passions, and stirring up a storm of drama that will leave fans breathless. Let's dive into the details of Britt's astonishing comeback, explore the intricate layers of Cody's romantic dilemma, and speculate on how these monumental events might reshape relationships and rivalries in the heart of General Hospital. Get ready for a deep dive into a saga brimming with secrets, heartbreak, and unforeseen twists that will keep us glued to our screens. Britt Westbourne's miraculous return shakes Port Charles. The rumor mill is churning with the sensational possibility that Dr. Britt Westbourne, presumed dead since her tragic encounter with Heather Weber in January 2023, might make a triumphant return to Port Charles as early as July 2025. Fans have been buzzing ever since actress Kelly Thibault dropped a cryptic hint on social media, a tease that was later supported by executive producer Frank Valentini's subtle confirmation of a major character reappearance. The theory gaining the most traction suggests that Britt's survival was no accident but a result of her mother, Liesl Obrecht's, unparalleled scientific genius. Liesl, known for her unyielding devotion to family and her mastery of experimental medicine, may have secretly administered cutting-edge treatments to heal Britt's near-fatal wounds inflicted by the hook. For over 2 years, Britt could have been recovering in a hidden safe house, perhaps in a remote European clinic funded by Lisa's shadowy connections, biding her time until it was safe to return. Her comeback is poised to disrupt the fragile balance of power and emotion in Port Charles, particularly for those who mourn her loss. Imagine the shock on Jason Morgan's face, her former lover who has yet to fully move on when Britt walks back into his life, reigniting old sparks or unresolved pain. Beyond romantic entanglements, her return might also expose long-buried secrets about the hook's attack. Was there a larger conspiracy at play? Did Liesl strike a dangerous deal to save her daughter? And how will Britt's presence affect her old friend Cody Bell, whose own life is currently a tangled mess of romance and deception? This resurrection story is not just a plot twist, it's a potential earthquake for every corner of the town, promising emotional reunions and explosive confrontations. Cody Bell's heart torn between two women. While Britt's return looms large, Cody Bell finds himself at the center of a different kind of storm, a romantic tug-of-war between Molly Lansing Davis and Ava Jerome that threatens to unravel his world. Cody's bond with Molly has deepened in recent months, fueled by playful flirtations and genuine connection ever since her heartbreaking split from TJ Ashford. Their chemistry is undeniable, often seen in stolen glances at the diner or quiet moments by the pier where Molly pours her heart out about the turmoil within her family, particularly the ongoing drama involving her mother, Alexis Davis, and sister, Christina Corinthos Davis. Molly's vulnerability draws Cody in, offering him a chance at something pure and meaningful, a stark contrast to the chaos of his past. On the other hand, the surprising and somewhat orchestrated attraction to Eva Jerome has thrown Cody into uncharted waters. This spark was ignited under dubious circumstances, as Christina reportedly paid Cody to seduce Ava as part of a strategic ploy, possibly to distract her from blackmail schemes targeting Alexis. Ava, with her sultry allure and masterful manipulation, has ensnared Cody in a game of power and passion. Their interactions, often laced with double entendres at her art gallery or clandestine meetings in dimly lit corners of the Metro Court, carry an intoxicating danger that Cody can't seem to resist. Will he lean toward Molly's heartfelt sincerity, a path that promises stability but demands emotional honesty? Or will Ava's seductive charm and the thrill of their shared schemes pull him into a darker, riskier liaison? As Cody wrestles with his divided heart, the looming shadow of Britt's return adds another layer of complexity. Cold, a rekindled friendship with her tilt the scales in unexpected ways. The ripple effects of Britt's return on Cody's choices. As Britt Westbourne prepares to step back into the chaos of Port Charles, her history with Cody Bell, though rooted in platonic friendship, might play a pivotal role in his romantic reckoning. Britt, with her sharp wit and no-nonsense attitude, could serve as a sounding board for Cody, offering candid advice about his feelings for Molly and Ava. Having known him during simpler times, she might see through his indecision and push him toward Molly, recognizing the genuine care in their bond as something worth fighting for. Alternatively, Britt could caution him against Ava's manipulative tendencies, drawing from her own past experiences with dangerous games of the heart in Port Charles. However, Britt's reappearance might also complicate matters if old emotions or unresolved tensions surface between her and Cody. While their connection has always been friendly, the intensity of her return coupled with Cody's current confusion could blur those lines, even if just for a fleeting moment. Imagine a poignant scene at General Hospital where Britt, still adjusting to being back among the living, shares a quiet moment with Cody in the courtyard, her gratitude for his past kindness sparking a warmth neither expected. If Cody's entanglements with Ava and Molly come to light during such a reunion, will Britt's opinion carry enough weight to sway him? Or will her own messy reintegration into town life distract her from meddling in his affairs? The potential for Britt to become an unintended third contender for Cody's attention, however unlikely, adds a delicious twist to an already fraught love triangle. A clash of hearts and hidden agendas. As the July 2025 episodes approach, Cody's romantic indecision is on a collision course with Britt's dramatic return, setting the stage for a public reckoning that could expose raw emotions and hidden agendas. Picture a charged confrontation at a crowded event, perhaps a fundraiser at the Metro Court, where Molly, emboldened by her growing feelings, questions Cody's fleeting glances toward Ava. Unaware of the orchestrated nature of his flirtation, Ava, ever the opportunist, might seize the moment to tighten her grip on Cody, using charm or thinly veiled threats to keep him in her orbit, all while smirking at Molly's innocence. Britt's unexpected entrance into this volatile mix could either diffuse the tension with her signature humor or ignite it further if her history with Cody stirs jealousy or curiosity in the other women. The stakes are sky-high for Cody as he risks alienating Molly by playing into Eva's schemes, potentially losing a chance at true happiness. If Britt's return brings clarity, will it arrive in time to prevent a catastrophic fallout? Or might Cody's divided heart deepen the chaos, especially if Britt herself becomes a factor in his emotional landscape? There's also the question of Ava's true intentions. Her alliance with Cody may be a stepping stone to a larger plot, possibly tied to her vendetta against Alexis or a scheme to reclaim power in Port Charles. As for Molly, her family's ongoing strife might make her more forgiving of Cody's missteps, or it could push her to demand the loyalty she deserves, forcing him to make a final choice. This intricate dance of romance and deception guarantees that no heart will emerge unscathed. Port Charles braces for emotional upheaval. With Britt Westbourne's shocking resurrection on the horizon and Cody Bell caught in a web of affection and intrigue, Port Charles is gearing up for a summer of unparalleled drama in July 2025. Britt's return, likely masterminded by Liesl Obrecht's scientific brilliance, isn't just a personal miracle, it's a catalyst that could upend relationships, unearth buried truths about the Hook's attack, and challenge the emotional armor of even the toughest residents, like Jason Morgan. Meanwhile, Cody's struggle to choose between Molly's genuine warmth and Ava's dangerous allure is a microcosm of the larger battles of loyalty and desire that define life in this town. Britt's influence, whether as a friend or a potential wildcard, only heightens the uncertainty of his path forward. Every interaction, every choice in these upcoming episodes carries the weight of consequences that could reshape alliances and rivalries for months to come. Will Britt's comeback provide the clarity Cody needs to follow his heart, or will it plunge him deeper into turmoil if past connections stir new feelings? Can Molly hold on to hope amid her family's chaos, or will Ava's machinations claim victory in this romantic battlefield? One thing is certain, General Hospital is delivering a masterclass in suspense and emotion, and fans will be dissecting every moment for clues about what lies ahead. Stay tuned to our channel for the latest spoilers and updates, and share your predictions in the comments. Whose side are you on in Cody's love triangle? And how do you think Britt's return will change the game? Next, we will delve into the heart-wrenching whirlwind of emotions sweeping through Port Charles as Lucky Spencer makes the gut-wrenching decision to leave town following Elizabeth Baldwin's rejection of his soul-bearing proposal. This bombshell departure has left fans reeling, sparked intense speculation about Lucky's future, and opened a Pandora's box of possibilities for Elizabeth as she navigates the aftermath. With Ric Lansing hovering in the wings, ready to seize his chance at rekindling an old flame, the emotional stakes in this beloved town have never been higher. Join us as we unpack every detail of Lucky's exit, explore Elizabeth's inner turmoil, and dive into the potential romantic crossroads ahead, all while weaving in fresh insights and intriguing new elements to this captivating General Hospital storyline. Lucky Spencer's devastating departure rocks Port Charles. In a twist that has shattered the hearts of General Hospital fans, Lucky Spencer has decided to bid farewell to Port Charles. A decision cemented by Elizabeth Baldwin's refusal to accept his deeply emotional marriage proposal. Lucky, portrayed with raw intensity by Jonathan Jackson, confessed to an unshakable restlessness, a longing to break free from the town's suffocating grip, an impulse that echoes his 2015 exit when personal demons drove him away. This time, whispers abound that his departure might tie into a covert World Security Bureau WSB mission, possibly involving international intrigue that calls on his past as a skilled operative. Alternatively, some speculate he's embarking on a solo quest for self-discovery, seeking answers in distant lands about his place in the world after yet another romantic setback. The fanbase is in an uproar over this development, with social media platforms erupting in a storm of grief and frustration. Posts like "Jonathan Jackson can't leave GH again, he's our heart," mingle with critiques of an unresolved arc with Elizabeth, leaving many to wonder if this goodbye is truly the end. Could there be a glimmer of hope for a swift return, perhaps after a transformative journey? Or are we witnessing the permanent closure of Lucky's chapter in Port Charles? There's talk among insiders that Jackson's exit might be a temporary hiatus, with a storyline already in the works to bring Lucky back during a crisis that only he can resolve. Until then, his absence will cast a long shadow over the town, leaving a void in the lives of those who loved him and stoking curiosity about what perils or revelations await him beyond the city limits. Elizabeth Baldwin faces a future without Lucky. Elizabeth Baldwin's decision to turn down Lucky's proposal was an act of self-preservation, born from a painful awareness of his wandering spirit and inability to root himself in Port Charles for the long haul. Despite her resolve, the sting of his departure cuts deeper than she anticipated, leaving her to grapple with a profound sense of loss. As she watches Lucky walk away, perhaps from the familiar steps of General Hospital where so many of their memories linger, Elizabeth is forced to confront a future without the man who has been her epic love through countless storms. Her son, Eden Weber, recently returned from boarding school, becomes an unintended witness to her quiet heartbreak. His concerned glance is a reminder of how this loss ripples through their family. In the wake of this emotional upheaval, Elizabeth may turn to trusted confidants for solace. Terry Randolph, her steadfast friend and colleague, might offer a shoulder to cry on during late-night shifts at the hospital, sharing stories of resilience over cups of lukewarm coffee in the break room. Similarly, Lucas Jones, with his own history of romantic turmoil, could provide a compassionate ear during a chance meeting at Kelly's diner, urging her to focus on healing rather than rushing into new entanglements. Yet, even with this support network, Elizabeth's vulnerability leaves her heart unexpectedly open, a chink in her armor that could invite new possibilities or new pain. Will she find the strength to rebuild on her own terms, or will the echoes of Lucky's goodbye keep her tethered to a past she can't quite release? Ric Lansing seizes an opportunity for romance. With Lucky Spencer out of the picture, Ric Lansing emerges from the sidelines, his long-simmering feelings for Elizabeth Baldwin now given room to flourish. Ric, whose complex history with Elizabeth is a tapestry of passion, betrayal, and unresolved longing, sees this as his moment to rekindle what once was. Known for his opportunistic streak, he might temper his more manipulative tendencies, evident in his recent blackmail scheme involving Christina Corinthos Davis's brake tampering scandal, to present himself as a changed man. Picture Ric showing up at Elizabeth's doorstep with a bouquet of her favorite lilies, a gesture from their early days, as he expresses remorse for past misdeeds and a desire to start anew. However, Elizabeth's wariness of Ric's tactics, honed by years of navigating his schemes, could hinder his pursuit. The watchful eyes of Port Charles, including Sonny Corinthos, who harbors his own distrust of Ric, add another layer of complexity, and he might even warn Elizabeth during a tense encounter at the coffee shop, reminding her of Ric's capacity for deception. Fan reactions are polarized, with some rooting for a nostalgic reunion, drawn to the fiery chemistry of their shared past, while others voice fervent opposition with comments like "Liz deserves a fresh start, not Ric's baggage. Could Ric genuinely reform, tapping into the softer side he's buried beneath years of ambition, or will his pursuit be yet another calculated move in a larger game?" Elizabeth's guarded heart faces a test as Ric's charm challenges her to reconsider what love could mean in this new chapter of her life. The emotional fallout and uncertain paths ahead. As Lucky Spencer's departure reverberates through Port Charles, the emotional fallout promises to reshape Elizabeth Baldwin's world in ways she never foresaw. His exit, driven by a restless soul and possibly a secretive WSB assignment, not only severs a lifeline to their storied romance but also forces Elizabeth to redefine her future, whether through solitude, friendship, or an unexpected dalliance with Ric Lansing. The pain of saying goodbye, captured in imagined final glances at the town's iconic bridge where they once shared dreams, might haunt her for months, yet it also clears space for introspection. Will she cling to memories of Lucky, keeping her heart under lock and key, or will she allow herself the vulnerability of exploring what Ric offers, however fraught with risk it may be? Ric's calculated yet potentially sincere pursuit adds a tantalizing twist to this saga. If he can dial back the shemming, perhaps by making amends in the Christina drama, publicly taking accountability during a charged courtroom scene, his appeal to Elizabeth's nostalgic side could gain traction. But the town's undercurrents, from Sonny's protective skepticism to the quiet observations of friends like Terry and Lucas, might either bolster or sabotage his efforts. Fans are left debating whether this pairing could reignite a spark worth watching, or if Elizabeth should carve a path of independence, focusing on Aden and her career at General Hospital. Free from romantic entanglements for now, Port Charles braces for the aftermath of Lucky's goodbye. The unfolding drama of Lucky Spencer's heartbreaking exit is a testament to General Hospital's knack for crafting emotional sagas that tug at the heartstrings while keeping viewers on edge. As Elizabeth navigates the void left by her epic love, the possibility of Ric Lansing stepping into that space sparks intrigue and controversy in equal measure. Lucky's restless departure, whether to chase a dangerous WSB mission in a fictional European enclave or to wander solo in search of purpose, leaves a question mark over his return, fueling fan speculation about whether this goodbye is a brief interlude or a permanent farewell. Social media laments like GH isn't the same without Jonathan Jackson underscore the depth of this loss, while whispers of a comeback storyline keep hope alive. Every choice Elizabeth makes in the coming episodes will ripple through Port Charles, potentially altering alliances and reviving old wounds. Will she find solace in Ric's arms, risking history's repetition, or will she stand firm, honoring her growth by charting a solo journey? And what of Lucky? Will his adventures beyond town limits bring him back transformed, ready to reclaim what he's left behind, or will his absence solidify a new era for Elizabeth? The GH writers have woven a narrative rich with heartbreak and potential, ensuring that fans will be dissecting every glance, every word for clues to what lies ahead. Stay tuned to our channel for the latest updates and spoilers, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you hope for a Ric-Elizabeth reunion, or should Liz forge ahead alone? Let's keep the conversation alive as we mourn Lucky's exit and await the next twist in this emotional roller coaster.